When extreme weather conditions arrived suddenly in the UK, a snowstorm created a white wonderland. Walking in my local park, the landscape reminded me of Narnia. Do you remember The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis? Thick icicles like stalactites suspended from stark branches of trees frozen against the grey sky. They reminded me of human sculptures, unable to move, stuck in freezing temperatures. This is how it feels to be traumatized. Over the years, you've probably experienced your own share of challenges and difficulties. Your body has a natural mechanism for coping, and in the face of fear, your amygdala is triggered and activates the fight or flight response. Sometimes, this natural process becomes blocked, and people may use descriptions like feeling frozen with fear. Unless this fear unfreezes, it remains stuck in the body. Over the years, you may have unwittingly acquired layers of frozen emotion that feels heavy, draining, and overwhelming. In the same way that the warmth of the sun melts snow and ice, the warmth of love and compassion creates emotional healing. Crystals is a metaphorical journey through a frozen landscape that represents the past. After discovering a cave full of beautiful crystals, known for their vibrations to heal, the listener emerges into a landscape transformed by the early signs of spring. Harry Valentine, our producer of Breathing Space tracks, evoked an invigorating sense of a snowy woodland by using drum and bass music. He blended cold-sounding synths and pads to create the auditory illusion of icicles and crystals. A percussion mix created the sound of footsteps crunching in the snow. I added an experiential scripting technique that works by linking the imagined sensations of walking in the snow with the listener's current breathwork experience. This powerful technique develops a trance-like state and encourages the surrender of thought. This deepens the listener's experience. In the knowledge that people have a tendency to unwittingly hold on to their unprocessed emotions, I wanted to remind the listener that they possess a vast array of inner resources. I chose an imaginary cave full of crystals for two reasons. Firstly, caves are synonymous with shelter and safety, and I wanted the listener to feel safe as they explored deeper aspects of their psyche. Secondly, crystals are known for their attributes to amplify a frequency of healing and realignment. At the point in the track when the listener is invited to hold their breath, Harry uses this breathing shift to recreate an auditory cave full of thousands of sparkling crystals. Because your unconscious mind can't differentiate between what is real and what is imagined, visualization tools and techniques have been proven to support the mind-body in the healing process. By stimulating the listener to visualize the colors and healing properties of different crystals, amplifies the body's natural ability to heal and restore. Harry intensified this process with binaural beat technology whenever crystal sounds were heard. The listener starts building neural circuits of conviction that affirm and reaffirm the body's ability to heal and restore. Each breathwork sequence takes the listener from their winter of discontent into the spring of hope, possibility, and inner transformation and growth. The crystals, having transmitted their healing potential, have caused the arrival of spring. This winter into spring metaphor is important and conveys that no matter what adversity the listener has experienced, there is always light at the end of the tunnel. As old and frozen emotions from the past start to thaw, I wanted to stimulate the listener's fight or flight response. Harry introduced a fast drum and bass chorus mixed with glassy and crystalline lead synths that enables the listener to move their arms and legs at the same pace as they would if they were running. Crystals helps to thaw out old and unprocessed emotions that have become stuck in the body. This reconnects you to your emotions and builds a greater awareness of your body. You'll feel lighter, more at ease with what's happened in your past. You'll notice relief from emotional and physical tension. You'll feel more resilient and better able to deal with life's challenges. You'll find it easier to remain in the present moment. After just 10 minutes, you'll feel enlivened and energized. The music for Crystals was composed and produced by Harry Valentine for the Healing Hub.